and I want to make sure I get them because they contribute to endings. And I want to get all the endings in this playthrough, which is why I'm using a walkthrough. What one? Sorry, I haven't smoked since high school. Deep breath. But don't mind me though, smoke ahead. Thanks. So, why me? You're the closest friend I have nearby that isn't avoiding me, and I think I'm about to explode. Why? But because I'm afraid. I'm terrified. I'm scared. My colonel was using me when I made that errand. He saw me as a disposable pawn. Poor say. Then the whole thing got closed. Then the whole thing got closed at the bank. We were stuck there with no food or water for 3 days. I saw a man being beaten to death after he found some snack in his pocket. When I was in rescue duty, I usually dealt with collapsing buildings, fire, that kind of stuff. But seeing people do that to other people is just... Calm down, no one will hurt you here. You sure? I'll make sure of it. Just take deep breaths. I can't even imagine what happened there. And truth be told, I don't want to imagine it. But it's easy to tell you bottled up everything while you were there. Is it obvious? Kinda. Well, I had to get out of there. Fear would have only gotten in the way. And besides, I made a promise to come back to... Alright, what's the deal with Stella? Nothing, I'm just... afraid. The word loses meaning after using it... the word uses meaning after using it so much in so little time. She should have been worried sick, and I couldn't call her after I came back. I'm afraid of what she will say. She will insult you. She will insult you. She looks like that kind of girl. But I'm betting all I have. That she will quickly. That she will be quickly happy that you're fine and alive. Yeah, you're right. Think about it this way: a slap or to spare for what's left of her life. I wouldn't pretend to disappear. I mean, besides, it's from what you tell me, you're pretty much only coming to your senses today, right? Yeah. It's weird how everything can change in such short notice, you know? On Thursday, I was a girl doing her duties, minding only her own business. Now I'm injured and woke up to find out I can't go back to those duties. Part of me is happy. I knew full well the White Knights usually did more harm than good. On the other hand, I really love my job. Now I'm stuck with nothing to do. Yeah, I know how that is. As the life changing on such short notice part. I mean, really? I would tell you why I know that, but I think you should go see Stella right now. Yeah, you're right. Speak of which, hey Gil, what? Do me a favor and escort Say to wherever she needs to go, please. Only if you cover my share of the work. Yeah. Okay then, let's go, miss. Right. Thank you for hearing me out, Jill. Anytime. The writing in this game is great, both comedically and dramatically. This game is amazing. I see why you like Say. She's well written. The way she talks and things seems very realistic. Yeah, that's a common theme with this game. A lot of the characters just feel so real, and that's what makes them such great characters. Though you haven't seen my favorite character yet. Too much heavy stuff lately, and we'll stick with that. Phew, hope everything goes alright. Ah, Jamie! You can pretty much get guess what this guy's a reference to. Jamie? Ah, Jill, Gillian isn't here, I see. Are you alright? You look distracted. Not sure? No. He's based off Adam Jensen from the Deus Ex series, which is also Cyberpunk. I'm fine, don't worry. If you say so. Jill, where do I take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom? The cage has a small litter box included. Oh, that's convenient. 4? 4's my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today. So I brought him to work in case they answer my place while I'm gone. Ah, I see. What can I get you? The usual gut punch. Coming right up. A gut punch for Jamie. Does he want a big? Do I need to give him a big one? Nope. A small gut punch is fine. Gut punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, and we'll put in some Karmatrine. Age. Oh yeah, it's supposed to mean a punch made of innards, but the name actually describes what you feel while drinking it. Here. I thought when someone ordered a gun punch, you had to make a joke about giving the client a punch to the stomach or something. Oh, that? In theory, yeah. In theory, yeah. Gil's the only one that actually pays attention to that, though. Really? He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation mentioning the need to say puns, but seems like it was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act. Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else just copied all of it. Yep. Why not tell him that? It's too amusing, to be honest. So what's on your mind? And what's on your mind that's distracting you so much? Nothing you should think about too much. It's like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason. You might have an actual reason to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, a mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say? I like to see what I do as bounty hunting, actually. How so? The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There are some people willing to pay you off someone and that has done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not going to be the one dealing with those. The bounty hunter part comes where? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing and I get paid for it, you could see it at bounty hunting. Yeah, I guess. It's just cheap justification for killing people, though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be one to kill for petty reasons like those. Well, let's change the subject here. I'll have something better if you don't mind. Huh? Sure. Jamie asked for something bitter. That's a tad too broad a category, though. Maybe something manly would be better? Okay, so we want to go for bitter and manly. Sunshine Cloud is a no. Gut Punch is a possibility again. We got Pile Driver, which is better priced. Suplex, which is also a possibility. Grizzly Temple. Okay, I'm thinking, I don't know, suplex, oh, whoops. It's either suplex or, suplex, pile driver. Blech, hair getting in my face. Let's see what, the, Grizzly Temple, really? Well, if the game says so, if the guide says so. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, blend. Here. Ah, yes. You just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. He said they made him stronger. Bronson roots have more nutrients per gram than most vitamin supplements. Your grandpa knew what he was doing. It seems I always manage to make you uncomfortable, Jill. Sorry. No, don't worry. Although I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing you've killed people and now talking to me here, it's weird. It reminds me of when I first took sex ed classes. I couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally. Unlike with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. Ah, yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? The way you said that was like offering a tale to a bored kid. But yeah, I'd like to hear that one. You see, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in the city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof of that person's death. There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. And he got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing was that the black clothes were there to hide blood stains he got from his contract. His tracking skills were top notch. His information network was the best. Some even joked he would finish the bounty. He would finish the bounty in half an hour, or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point, he took all bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. That last bounty the organization ever posted was on James's head. The police had him cornered. His last words were, "Send it all to my account," before he's shooting himself. Damn, why hasn't that been made into a movie? So there were no more bounties after that. A registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter using his old targets as proof. If somebody else tried to recreate the organization, the seed of doubt would grow in little to no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunter to take care of the most bothersome criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunter by pressing charges using their targets as evidence. So no, Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently. Were you part of that organization? I've actually had those suspicions, and I'm telling you, about. I've actually had those suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing existed. Glad to know I wasn't just paranoid. I don't know how well you changed the subject, but that was one interesting story. Just make sure you're not at a rebuilt Jet Black James or something, right? The name James is pretty common, Jill. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore. Oh. That story left my throat a bit dry. Give me a beer, please. Sure. One beer coming right up. Just checking quickly. Do it need to be big? Nope, just a regular beer. One beer coming right up. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next. Here. One of mankind's oldest friends. And cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride the way Gillian does. I'm not good with violence. That's good. It's interesting though, when I compare you two, it's obvious Gillian has seen quite the share of traumatic stuff. That guy is a handful because of that sometimes. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met. Where is he, by the way? I asked him to keep an eye on a girl that came in here earlier. I feel that if something happened and he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talked so much about him. Yeah, that old Japanese wives' tale that if you talk about if you gossip about someone, they'll sneeze. Yeah, maybe. Well, I've got to go. Send my regards to your boss and Gillian. Will do. Man, today's been quite heavy. Everyone, wait. If I say it out loud, I feel like I will just tempt fate. Let's try it anyway. Everyone has been in gloomy face. It's after gloomy face and that dog. I sure hope the next client changes that. So you still work here? I knew it. I mean, quite the surprise to see you here again, Mr. Ingram. Got out of my job. I needed a drink badly, and I remembered this crack house was nearby. What can I get you then? I have a Bleeding Jane. On it. Ingram wants a Bleeding Jane. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and this one's all blended. Okay. Yeah, so Ingram has kind of a mouth on him. That's not saying much in this game, but you'll see. Here. Tastes just like pasta sauce, the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial, and nasty. So, where do you work, Mr. Ingram? I don't have a specific job, but there's this, well, network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow no instructions, and that's all they need. Recently, I've been working on the Celia. I've been working with the Celia girl on some experimental powered suits. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day. What's that about a network? All those nerds know all those nerds know each other, and they recommend me. And I don't ask questions and quickly learn to do whatever they need. Huh, sounds nice. It's pretty monotonous at times, though. Why are you giving me that look? You're just more cheerful than the last time you came. We all have good days and bad days. Today just so happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams. That's always a plus, I guess. It almost became a bad day, though, thanks to some teens on the way here. What did they do? It's not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to Cyberpunk Corp as a HQ and blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throwing around that let's kill the king attitude when it comes to Zaibatsu crap. Even if Zaibatsu Corp's building suddenly went down, the one behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duty is go to the next rim jobber on the totem. Hell, I bet they're plotting to kill each other anyways. Kids these days see too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation. Don't let it get to you. I don't. I just hate teenagers. It's interesting, though. A big corporation in control is somehow more dangerous than a regular government. I wouldn't know. I'm not a political person. No shit. Alright, give me a Zen Star and try not to mess it up. Coming right up. Now he wants a Zen Star. A lot of orders for Zen Stars recently, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks mix. Here. Yes, it's just as nasty as I've heard. Why order it then? Not your problem. So where's the red comet? My boss, she... Jill, 4's headed your way! Let's play, 4, let's play! Oh, a customer. Sorry for the intrusion. You have a dog here? And a cat? The cat's mine. His name's 4. The dog just hangs around here. He looks well-groomed, and his fur looks healthy. Seems you take good care of him. You seem to know a lot about cats. No, that's just common sense. Do you like cats, Mr. Ingram? I don't dislike them. But I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking. So I'll take my leave. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that last time. Congratulations, you scared a client-in-law. Or as guilty as me. Yeah, but I like 4. He's my baby. Now go play or something. Right. Ah, you're back. What happened with Say? That cat boomer girl picked her up. I couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy. Glad to hear that. That guy is so weird, Ned. You don't know the half of it. Like, yeah, he's got a sex addiction, and he pays a sex worker once a year to pretend to be his daughter. He doesn't do anything with her, though. Did I miss something? Only Jamie and some other guy came. I see. You look exhausted. Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of that door at any moment. So you miss Dorothy? Kinda. But anyway, nothing a good night's sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day. Okay then, We actually got through faster than I thought we would. We still got an hour left. We still got about an hour left to stream. Okay, total earnings is 23,320. Drinks total 1,704. Mistake 0. Commission 30%. Today is payment 522. Tips 100. Flawless service bonus 500. Playing with your cat was really fun 300. She paid me for being able to play with my cat. Total transfer 1,422. Total funds 9,700.